comfortable on that sideline now, doesn't he? I mean, he's a guy, I'm sure it was chomping at the bit. He really flourished under Jim Mick, learned a lot about football, a lot about life, and he's really interested in the kids, and he's come back to help Bill Rogers and the Wing Lions this year.
Dobry carries on second down and does a good job to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that time Pottstown had the option well defense. That time number 10, Sean Lacey, flashed across the line of scrimmage real quickly to take away the pitch, and Freddie Pope scraped off the inside to take up Dobry before he could pick up any significant yardage at all. Again, Pius is in a third and long situation where Bill Rogers is not real comfortable because he still doesn't have a whole lot of confidence in Dobry sitting back there and throwing the darts out to the wide receivers, especially this deep in his own territory.
John Nestor comes out wide to the near side on third and long. And the handoff straight ahead to Cabot, or that's
Daly, I believe.
Yeah, it's Daly on the carry, and he got enough for the first down.
Well, that's perfect evidence right there that Bill Rogers, again, doesn't have a whole lot of confidence in his passing game right now. Bill Rogers is a run-oriented football coach to begin with, as evidence to the fact that the years that he ran the wishbone. Now they're out of the wishbone, they're running the I formation, power football. That time Daly did a good job of following his block, especially his fullback number 48, Scott Reed, and he picks up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the Pius 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Dobry runs the option to the right side and gets about 2 yards before London Ricketts, with the help of Freddie Pope, make the stop.
Well, that time number 44, Panabaker, did a good job of getting penetration deep into the backfield, which made Dobry cut the ball and turn it up a little bit quicker than I think he really wanted to, Dick. You know, Pottstown's definitely playing a run defense right now, Dick. They are basically daring St. Pius to put the ball up in the air.
Pierre Faison limps off the field after that play and is being attended to on the Pottstown sideline.
You know, and Faison's really done a pretty good job for him this year. He's a valuable guy. He returns kicks. We saw him go coast to coast in a game earlier we had here on PCTV, and he came up with that big stick on the first play of the ball game.
Second down as Daly gets the call, and he gets into Trojan territory to about the 49-yard line. Andy Morton helping out on the tackle for the Trojans.
And Daly gives him another dimension. He's a lot bigger than Cabot. When you see Cabot back in there at 5'7", 150, which I think is pretty generous to begin with, and then they put Daly in here, doubles as a nose guard, he gives him another dimension, Dick, where he gives him a tough, straight-ahead kind of a guy as you get a good look at Faison there, and the trainer, Scott Smiley, doing his normal fine job. I think Faison will be back in this ball game before long.
Could have been just a cramp. Third down for Pius from midfield. Dobry's in trouble, evades a would-be tackler and throws incomplete.
Well, even though I think Panabaker's a little upset with himself right now as he didn't get the sack, there's the old stat now which they use is called a hurry, Dick. He hurried Dobry into throwing that ball before he was ready, before he was set, and it caused him to throw the ball well over Scott Reed's head on the right sideline.
Dobry in to punt it away, and you see London Ricketts waiting for the punt. London makes the catch at the 22-yard line. Pottstown will start out 1st and 10 from there. It's quickly becoming the fastest selling car in America, the 95 Neon from Chrysler Plymouth and Vermont Motors in Gilbertsville. With features like dual airbag standard, plus good looks too, it's a value you can't pass up. Come see the Neon for 95 at Vermont Motors at Route 73 and Swamp Pike in Gilbertsville.
Well, the Pottstown band's starting to get into it a little bit, Dick, trying to get everybody fired up. As I mentioned, it's kind of eerie how quiet it is in this stadium.
Very quiet. Brandon Tinson on first down gets out across the 25-yard line.
And that's a good positive play on first down to give the ball to Tinson, who's probably the guy with some of the most experience they have in the backfield. Played a lot last year as a sophomore, ran straight ahead and picked up 4 yards for the Trojans.
Brings up second down. Only 39 seconds left to play in this quarter as you get a look at the home stands here at Grigg Memorial. Homecoming crowd on hand tonight. Ricketts hands off to Dalton, and he gets out across the 30-yard line. He's going to be close to a first down.
Well, I think part of Tyrone's problem is the fact that he has not been 100%. He's had some knee and ankle problems throughout the year, and as a young kid, those are the type of things that you really have to learn to play with, Dick, and get over. You know, they're talking about Charlie Garner right now with the Eagles, how he's a little banged up, and he has to learn to play in the NFL with a couple nagging little injuries. I think Tyrone Dalton's going through that same learning experience right now as a freshman. He's not used to getting beat up and banged up as much as he has, and he's got to fight right through all that.
Trojans pick up their second first down. 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. This is Tinson, which will probably be the last play of the first quarter as he's tackled by Mark Snyder. And that will end the first quarter. And there's still no score in the Norco Motors scoreboard. We'll be right back with the second quarter.
You know, some days you just don't know what to expect. But at Agnes Edmonds, we are always ready. No matter how tough the customer, no matter how picky, we can create magic at Agnes Edmonds. We can fit anyone with the best informal attire. Ladies and little ladies, it's not just a cloud of dust, but magic. Only at Agnes Edmonds, we believe in making you smile.
In Eastern Pennsylvania, it's year-end clearance time. You won't find a better deal than a Norco Jeep Eagle deal. Clearance prices are marked on the area's largest selection of new and used vehicles. Year-end clearance prices on new Eagle Summits. Year-end clearance prices on new Eagle Talents and Eagle Visions. Year-end clearance prices on new Jeep Cherokee and Grand Cherokee Laredos. It's simple. Nobody treats you like Norco Jeep Eagle. Largest volume dealer, award-winning service, 1055 South Hanover Street in Pottstown. Why buy anywhere else?
There you see the first quarter stats. Pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, it's been that kind of ball game. You know, neither team has really had an advantage on either side of the football. Both teams have been pretty conservative offensively, and both teams have played pretty well defensively. It's going to, I think, as I said to you during that last time out, Dick, it's going to come down to a big turnover, I think, in a crucial situation.
And to some degree, it's been a battle of field position. And Pius kind of winning out on that as they've kept the Trojans pinned in their own end for all the first quarter.
And I think you have Tom Work and Bill Rogers, two good friends who have a lot of respect and like for each other, you know, playing very conservative, close to the vest right now, not willing to take a big gamble and a big risk to try to give the other team a little confidence and a little momentum.
3rd down and 7 for the Trojans, just inside their own 35. Scoreless ball game just into the second quarter. Ricketts pitches to Tyrone Dalton. Tries to dance inside, and a good tackle made there by Charles Stewart.
And that's about the second or third time we've called number 33 Stewart's number, Dick, as he's coming up strong on that outside to stop the outside pitch and option of the Trojans. Watch number 33. Again, Jerry Hargrove gets kind of hung out to dry out there looking around for someone to hit, and Stewart just kind of submarines underneath him and picks up Tyrone Dalton around the ankles before he could turn upfield.
I think Hargrove will have to buy a ticket for this game. Second replay in a row we've seen him watching. Short punt is down just over the 50-yard line. Pius has good field position to start out this drive. Check out these special events coming up at the Farmers Market at Limerick on Saturday and Sunday, October 15th and 16th. It's our Oktoberfest craft show. And on Friday and Saturday, October 21st and 22nd, from 6 to 9 p.m., Cub Scout Pack number 207 invites you to a haunted house adventure through their cornstalk maze at the Farmers Market. For information, call 489-7797.
This is where I was serenading out with a little White Christmas. Chestnuts. Oh, man,
I missed that.
I was on Saturday, too.
I missed that.
Oh, yeah, I was on tune. Well, see, right there, on that play right there is a play I thought maybe Bill Rogers would take a chance. You get a short punt, you have the ball almost at midfield, and there's an opportunity for you to try to throw maybe a play-action pass and try to hit something big and deep early on the Trojans before they get settled in on defense, and there they just have a little miscommunication between the center and the quarterback.
And now they have a 2nd down and 12. Backs in the eye on second down. Dobry with a straight drop, throws